Hi there. I'm Dale Robertson. Some of you may remember from the tales of Wells Fargo. Right now, I'd like to tell you a little about the picture you're going to see. Shortly after the Civil War, one of the major projects in this country was to join the East to the West with a great railroad, the greatest the world had ever known. There were many problems. The weather, the terrain, the Indians. But one of the biggest problems was a group of men who were known as land grabbers. Men who would jump out ahead of the railroad and buy up all of the land and attempt to charge the government fantastic prices for it. Such a man was Montgomery Blaine. In an effort to put a stop to this, the government sent out Senate investigators. Such a man was Senator Freeman. Many times these Senate investigators didn't return. So in order to protect them, the government put together a special team of men whose job was so secretive that even their own families didn't know what they did. And such a man was Justin Eagle, who was known as the man from Button Willow. And this is his story.
In the great wild west where the eagles nest and the white clouds churn and billow, he makes a stand to protect this land. He's the man from Button Willow.
Located in the foothills of the high Sierras, the town of Button Willow is typical of many early American settlements. We have a school, a general store, a jail.
Morning, Justin. Good to see you back again.
And a saloon that closes every Sunday while the owner, M.G. Howarth, attends church with the rest of Button Willow's citizenry.
Oh, welcome home, Justin.
Welcome home, Justin.
Ladies.
Howdy, Justin. How was San Francisco?
Getting bigger, Doc. They even have cable cars there now.
Cable cars. Imagine that.
What's a cable car, Ma?
That's a car with cables. Oh, now come along. You ask too many questions.
Surprise?
Welcome home, Mr. Justin, son.
Good to see you, Justin. Trip successful?
Well, I'd say so. Sorry. How are things at the ranch?
Sold a whole herd of horses to a rancher from Los Angeles.
Good, good.
Poor Calamity. Still not having a baby chicks.
That old gal's the most frustrated hen you ever laid eyes on.
Steady, Rebel. We'll head home right after the services.
Morning, Justin. Stormy, sorry. Heard the news?
Good morning, Abner.
Government's about to get the railroads together and run a spur clean through the country. You mark my words. There's a day coming when a man will catch a train in New York and 11 days later be right back here in California. Now, right there's the biggest whopper you've ever told, Abner Hawkins. You watch and see, old nanny goat. Why, they'll even be making it in 10 days. You ask me, you've been at that cooking wine again. See you and Stormy around, Justin. Good day.
Abner, you shouldn't tease him like that, sorry.
And you heard the way he was carrying on.
Mr. Hawkins are not really angry. Him like sorry very much, I think.
Abner's okay. He's just a little bullheaded sometimes.
Yoo-hoo! Oh! Justin, my! What a coincidence.
Oh, and nowhere to hide. Damn it.
Oh, it's so wonderful to see you back in Button Willow, Justin. We girls were just saying how wonderful that a single man such as yourself should take on the responsibility of raising a little orphan girl and bringing her up just as though she were his very own. Oh, I tell you, you've made a hit with every member of the Ladies' Monday Afternoon Knitting Social and Discussion Club. Oh, yes, you have.
Well, ain't that something?
What was that, Jeremiah Baker?
I said, ain't that something?
It's a fact, Justin. We girls just admire the way you took this poor little orphan child and practically adopted her. Such a lonely, sad little orphan.
Well, you see,
And we think, and we all agree, that she should have a woman's influence to guide her. A woman well-bred and good background. Not too old and, well, not too young. And we think, and we all agree, it should be someone from right here in Button Willow. You poor, miserable, pathetic little child.
Stormy, really not up...
The Ladies' Monday Afternoon Knitting Social and Discussion Club also brought up another interesting fact. Justin, as you know, I'm a widow and quite unattached.
Excuse me, madam, but I already have a girlfriend. Good day.
Well, wait till the girls hear this. Huh?
Stormy, really orphan child, Mr. Justin's son?
Of course not. You're my little girl.
But not having real father.
your father died a hero, Stormy. He was my dearest friend. It was his last wish that I look after you as my own daughter.
So he's good. One more thing. Mr. Justin's son really have secret girlfriend?
I certainly do. She's just about this high, about this wide, and she's late for church. Now run along.
Hey, Justin, you really think that railroad's going to run a line through from the east?
Well, to the best of my knowledge, they are, sorry.
Well, now, ain't that something? We'll be able to grab a train in New York City, be here in California before you can say, Ladies' Monday Afternoon Knitting and Social and Discussion Club.
So nice to see you back in Button Willow, Justin.
Thank you, Reverend. It's a good sermon you gave today.
Well, we do our best.
Good day, sir.
Justin?
Sorry. When Stormy go on, I'll catch up to you at Willow Creek.
Right, Justin. Come on, Stormy. Dadgummit, Shady, quit that. He'll be along directly.
Abner, would you come here a minute?
Huh? Oh, Justin.
Who are they?
The fat one they call Blaine, Montgomery Blaine. Now, the other one they call the Whip. They're new around here.
Well, maybe we have some new neighbors.
Well, could be. Country's growing up mighty fast.
Good day, Abner.
Justin? Yeah. Come on, get up, Savannah. Excuse me, ma'am. Oh, excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me, ma'am. By Dogie, that Miss Pomeroy, she's got her hooks baited for Justin.
Kind of reminds me of my younger days. They all had their hooks set for me, too. Get up there, Savannah. Get up. Excuse me, ma'am.
Sorry. Why you never get married?
Me? Get married? Well, I'll tell you, Stormy. I took Elvira for a buggy ride. Excuse me, ma'am. She sat so pretty by my side. Excuse me, ma'am. I told her how my heart yearned. We hit a bump and overturned. Excuse me, ma'am. There were fat ones and some skinny ones, even tall ones and some squinty ones, lots of small ones, even little bitty ones. But most of all, I like them pretty ones. Cute little lady by the name of Belle. Excuse me, ma'am. She came from France, a real mamselle. Excuse me, ma'am. I told her that she'd won my heart. She said her man was Big Black Bart. Excuse me, ma'am. Laughing Water was an Indian maid. Excuse me, ma'am. She said she'd live in my stockade. Excuse me, ma'am. I met her dad, Geronimo, and I hit the trail for Mexico. Ooh. Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me, ma'am. Get up there, Savannah. Get up there.
Here you go, Stormy.
Very mysterious, I think. Mr. Justin's son go away. Monarch, he go away. Mr. Justin's son come home. Monarch, him come home. But never say where they go. Very mysterious.
Perhaps you'd better ask Monarch.
Also, I think Monarch tells Stormy much faster than Mr. Justin's son. I think Savannah, she like Rebel very much.
And well, she should. They're both great horses. Rebel was given to me by a general during the Civil War.
in Savannah? Well, she was a gift from a Kentucky colonel. Her parents were two of the fastest horses ever to come out of Kentucky. Yeah. I'm very proud of them. Sorry. When you get a minute, I'd like to see you up at the house.
Be along directly, Justin. Alfie, come back here, dagnabbit. Alfie, hold it right there, you confounded idiot. What in Sam Hill's wrong with you? You trying to marry up with this hat? Why, granted, if you don't need one of these head doctors or something. Alfie? Huh? I swear, Alfie, you're more trouble than a mule with the fidgets. You leave my hat be, dagnabbit. Ooh. Hey, Condor! Oh, howdy, Stonewall. How's the folks? Hey, you seen little Condor? Well, thanks anyway, partner. Say hello to the family for me. Hey, Alfie, Shady, you seen that flurry pigeon? Stormy, you seen little Condor about?
Him not with Savannah, sorry.
Never fails when you want that dad-blame birdie. Now, what in Sam Hill's wrong with her? Well, I'll be a lopsided wall-eyed jackrabbit if that ain't something. Condor, you silly pigeon, how many times do I have to tell you to stay off that nest? Since when did you become a chicken? Hey, I don't mean that as an insult, Calamity. This bird brain ain't smart enough to be a chicken. You stay out of the hen house, dagnabbit. Justin wants this message to get to San Francisco right away. No shilly-shallying, understand? This is important, and no tricks now. And get going. Calamity, calm down. I'll tell you that pigeon's getting squirrelier every day. Have a nice trip, Condor. What a way to send a message. My golly.
Mr. Justin's son, come quick. It's Savannah.
Uh-oh.
Mr. Justin's son, it's Savannah. You come quick. Hurry.
Jumping Jehoshaphat. I hope she ain't took sick.
Mr. Justin's son, you come quick. Hurry. It's Savannah.
Better get Doc Redland, sorry.
I'm on my way, Justin.
Thank you. children to go to sleep.
Well, that was mighty tasty. Sorry, you and Stormy catch the dishes, and I'll get the buggy out.
We taking Rebel to Button Willow with us?
No, I think we'll hitch up Sarah Lee. Got to get used to pulling the buggy sometime.
Good idea. Well, where's my dad burned apron?
Good morning, boys. Now I want you all to behave yourselves while we're in Button Willow. Good morning, Stonewall. And good morning to you, Calamity. Gaylord. Say, you wouldn't know what time it is, would you?
Every time a rooster crows, everybody surely knows it's a bright and early morning on the farm. And a horse begins to yawn as the day begins to dawn. You can tell it's early morning on the farm. When a pig climbs out of bed, he's anxious to be fed. It takes a rooster's crow to start his day. And every turkey knows that when a rooster crows, it's time for them to get up and go gobbling on their way. When a cow begins to moo as her day begins anew, it's a bright and early morning on the farm. And the rooster crows again just to wake up every hen. And they know it's early morning, a much too early morning, a bright and early morning on the farm.
Every time a rooster crows, everybody surely knows it's a bright and early morning on the farm. When a horse begins to yawn as the day begins to dawn, you can tell it's early morning on the farm.
When a pig climbs out of bed, he's anxious to be fed. It takes a rooster's crow to start his day. And every turkey knows that when a rooster crows, it's time for them to get up and go gobbling on their way.
When a cow begins to moo as her day begins anew, it's a bright and early morning on the farm. Then the rooster crows again just to wake up every hen, and they know it's early morning on the farm.
How much for this bent shovel, Abner?
Now listen, Sorry, don't you go pulling none of them sneaky baker tricks on me. I'm on to your ways. That's $1.10 and I won't take a cent less.
Sold, Abner Hawkins. It's marked $1.50.
Oh. Rutabaga.
Mr. Hawkins, son, you like Sylvis?
Yes, Miss Stormy, I like Sal.
How much charge?
Well, that's pretty expensive. Say 10 cents a yard?
5 cents.
Well, tell you what. How many yards you need?
At 5 cents?
At 5 cents a yard.
Mr. Justin-san agree. Stormy can use 2 whole yards, please.
All right, Stormy.
Never could outwit a woman. Yes, sir, Justin. Big doings in San Francisco this week. Got a real live senator feller coming in all the way from the Congress, up there in Washington.
Is that right, Abner? Better let us have a sack of flour and a couple of bags of coffee.
They figure this senator feller's up there 'cause of the settlers. Family came through here just t'other day. Scared right off the land they was. House burned right out from under 'em.
They know who was responsible?
Well, you know it weren't the Injuns. Sure. Know something else, Justin? That ain't the only family what lost their land. Yes, sirree, you just know something's up.
Now, we can keep Justin Eagle busy here in Button Willow, but I don't like the idea of that Senator Freeman being in San Francisco.
Don't worry, Whip. He's being taken care of right now.
Mr. Justin's son, Shady, hurt?
Dagnabbit, what a shame.
Quick, honey. Go fetch Doc Brennan.
Yes, Mr. Justin's son.
And Rebel. Hurry.
What's up, Stormy?
It's Shady. Him hurt. Come quick, please.
Well, just don't stand there, Miles. Move your feet. Get going, boy. Get.
Would appreciate so very much you not let Shady die. Thank you, please.
Well, if you ask me, I think old Shady's faking. He's roughed up a bit, but he'll be all right.
Yahoo! Shady's all right. Shady's all right. He's gonna be all right. He's gonna be all right. Yahoo! Shady's all right. Shady's all right. Shady's all right. He's gonna be all right.
Thank you very much, and amen.
Extra, read all about it. United States Senator disappears. Extra. Here you are, ma'am. Sir? Yes, ma'am. Paper, sir?
This will certainly ruin the government's case. Without Senator Freeman's vote, those settlers are sure to lose their land.
You watch. They'll take the vote anyway.
This is not the proper time for the railroads to hook up. Too many innocent people are being hurt.
Why doesn't someone do something about it?
Extra, read all about it.
All right, Condor, and hurry.
myself, Justin.
Oh, eye of eagle very sharp this morning.
No, I don't know, Stormy. Your father could trail a butterfly through the forest and tell you what he had for lunch.
Also, is true. Honorable father also have good eye.
Uh-oh. Dag nabbit, here comes trouble. Unless I'm mistaken, that's little Condor heading this way.
Not mistaken, sorry. Only one pigeon fly like cuckoo.
There's no question about it. It's little Condor, all right.
Now, what Sam Hill's wrong with that bird? Look out! Doggone you, Alfie, you dad blame polecat. Get out of here.
Little Condor, he very good flyer.
If you ask me, somebody's feeding that bird something. I knew it.
Pick up the pieces, sorry. Our little messenger's landed.
Sometimes necessary to make mistake before learning lesson.
That's very true, Stormy.
You almost got your brains bashed out, didn't you? Here you go, Justin. Here's your mail.
Saddle up, Rebel, sorry. I'm needed in San Francisco.
Yes, right away, Justin. Dadgummit, Rebel. Sometimes I think you're almost human. Come on, we'll get your saddle. Oh! Hold it, Rebel, hold it! Oh, boy! Slow down, damn it! Oh, Rebel, oh! Heel, boy! Heel, I said! Oh, hold her! Hey, Alfie, come back here, you dad-blamed idiot! Alfie! Dadgummit, Alfie! You stubborn polecat. Any fool can see this ain't real. All the bull-headed by gollies if you don't take the corn shucks.
Stormy, am I going to have to go away remembering such a long face? We won't be in San Francisco long.
Stormy very sad to see Mr. Justin's son go away.
Oh, and I don't want to go, Stormy, but sometimes it's necessary.
It's true. Sometimes necessary, I guess.
I'd like to take you with me, but well, who'd keep an eye on Sorry here?
No telling what kind of trouble I'd get into.
It's true. I think much better Stormy stay here.
Now, I'm counting on you and Sorry to take care of things while I'm gone.
Stormy miss Mr. Justin's son very much.
And I shall miss you, Stormy.
Now, what in tarnation's that all about, Shady? You ain't going anywheres.
All right, Rebel.
So long, Justin. Have a nice trip.
Goodbye, Mr. Justin's son. Goodbye. See you later. Goodbye. Stormy shall miss you, Mr. Justin's son. Goodbye. Hurry back. Hurry home, Mr. Justin's son. Goodbye. You'll come back soon now. Goodbye. worry, Savannah. They come home soon.
Hey, Stormy! We got a lot of work to do today.
Stormy already finished chores.
Now you stop funning, old Sarge. Wait, you just look around. We ain't even got started yet. By golly, we got a lot of work to do today. By golly, we got a lot to do today. We've got to catch the river, it's about to run away, and keep the fence a-running round the fields of yaller hay. By golly, we got a lot of work to do today. By golly, we got a lot to do today. We've got to show the old scarecrow there ain't a thing to fear. We have to make the cornstalk learn to wash behind his ear. We have to tame the wild, wild oats and teach a tree to bark. And take the little primrose out on the meadowlark. By golly, we got a lot of work to do today. By golly, we got a lot to do today. We've got to dress the clothesline, he's looking awful bare, and then we'll tell the rambling rose he ain't going anywhere. By golly, we got a lot of work to do today. By golly, we got a lot to do today. We have to sew a garden patch with needles and some thread. The cabbage must remember that he'd better use his head. The wagon spoke and said that he would like some apple pie. We'll saddle up the sawhorse and watch a butterfly. By golly, we got a lot of work to do today. By golly, we got a lot to do today. Today's just as good as any other day. Let's do the work we've got to do and do it today. By golly, we got a lot of things to do today. By golly, we got a lot to do today.
It was late at night when Rebel and I arrived in San Francisco. The streets were dark and deserted. And that was good. I preferred meeting my old friend in private. The fog continued to roll in, and soon the city disappeared. We headed out towards the Bay Area and the man in the black cape. I received your message, sir.
It is good to see you again, Justin.
And you, sir.
Once more, I must warn you that the risk you take is entirely your own. We cannot acknowledge or help you in any way.
I understand that.
We have received word that a United States senator has been shanghaied and taken aboard one of those ships. Which one, we do not know. Once they are at sea, they plan to do away with him. It is imperative that he be rescued.
Could I ask, why was he shanghaied, sir?
Our Senator Freeman has proof that hundreds of American settlers are being cheated and driven off of their lands. The man responsible for this is called Montgomery Blaine.
I see.
Blaine has learned that the Central Pacific and the Union Pacific Railroads are about to connect the east with the west coast. They will hook up in Promontory, Utah, within the next 6 months. Blaine and his associates will stop at nothing to grab the land along the right-of-way.
And then sell it to the government for a profit. Is that it, sir?
Exactly. That is why Senator Freeman came to San Francisco. He can stop Montgomery Blaine if we can save his life.
I'll do my best, sir.
In the past, Justin, your best has been more than adequate. Good evening.
Good evening, sir. I watched as the man in the black cape slowly faded into the night. I was determined not to let him down. Somewhere out there in that bay was a ship holding a United States senator. Unless I found him by tomorrow night, he would die. By the time San Francisco had rubbed the sleep from her eyes, I was already searching the waterfront for a clue that would lead me to Senator Freeman. If you wanted to have a man shanghaied, this was the place to go.
Seems to me if I were searching for a missing senator, the first place I'd look would be the Seaweed Saloon. A man by the name of Shanghai Kelly. He owns it.
And where will I find this Seaweed Saloon?
Now, wouldn't that snap your anchor? That's her behind you. Now, quit bothering me. Get out of here.
Thank you, sir. I waited until nightfall before visiting the Seaweed Saloon. If the old seaman was correct, Shanghai Kelly could lead me to the ship holding Senator Freeman.
There took in washing, worked her fingers to the bone. For me father died in Ireland and left me there all alone. And now she's gone to heaven, that's where Irish angels stay. 'Twas a week ago, rest Sunday, the me old me there went away.
And I tell you, Kelly, we need another couple of hands. I can't run a short crew. If I don't get on that senator, you Shanghai, don't leave port tonight.
Well, now, calm yourself, man. No need to be so quarrelsome. There's plenty of time. You just be sure that Freeman doesn't come back.
The me old me there went.
All right, that does it. I'm sick of that song.
Keep below, Captain. Your first man's coming up.
Good, I'll be in the boat. Tonight. That's enough to give a man the heebie-jeebies. Anyone else want to hear that song again?
Yes. Me. Continue, me boy.
Away.
I watched as Kelly shanghaied another victim. Somehow I had to get a look behind those curtains. I had a hunch they'd lead me to the good senator. It'd be dangerous if anybody saw me. But there was a way.
Hey. All right, who's the idiot? So, you like to play games, does you?
A fight!
I'll get the other one right away, Captain.
Well, make it snappy. We ain't got all night.
What blue blazes? Here now! Behind the curtains, I found a small, dingy hall. In the back, an open door led to a dark room.
Oh, now, that was quick. We'll be able to sail with the tide after all.
I pretended to be unconscious. Without his knowing it, the captain was being a great help. We headed out into the bay and to Senator Freeman.
All hands on deck! All hands on deck! Stand by to cast off! Hop to it, you blithering idiots! Watch those lines! That's it. Hold her fast! Aye, Captain!
By yonny, don't go back to Kelly's, I bet you. This be first time he Shanghai Andy Svensson, and me his best customer too. Some yoke, eh?
Can I trust you, Andy?
Yeah, we all in same boat.
Have you seen a 60-year-old man aboard? Gray hair, glasses?
Yeah, he's in same boat too. Right over there. He's not very yolly. They treat him very rough.
Senator Freeman?
Yes?
I was sent to find you, sir, by... Well, we'll just call him the man in the black cape.
But how did he know so soon?
How does he know everything so soon?
Ah, yes. We must be 20 miles out of San Francisco by now.
Then now's the time to make our move. Before they get us up on deck.
I'm ready. Let's go.
I'm sorry, Senator, but you must stay here.
Wait a minute. I was quite a man in my day. I could surely...
You're quite a man right now, sir. But your welfare is of the utmost importance to these settlers. You must stay below.
I understand. Good luck to you, sir.
A low-hanging cloud covered the face of the moon as Andy and I prepared to go on deck. If we could corner the captain, I was sure we could force him to turn back to San Francisco. There was only one thing wrong.
What is it, Justin? Why, you don't jump out.
The lights. There's 5 of them. The captain's looking this way.
Jumping Jupiter, we be open targets, sure.
Not if I can help it. On the other side of this cabin.
Someone shut out the lights.
I can see that, you blasted swabby. Check the hold. Might be them new hands.
Aye, Captain.
Hey, who's that? Is that you, Bill? What's with the games?
You throw a nifty left hook here.
Ahoy, Captain! The new hands are loose! A bottle of rum to those what catches them. Someone got a blasted light. Check that quarterdeck.
We better jolly well move.
Just a moment.
Here we go, Captain.
That were a good shot, yeah.
Our best chance is to separate. You get the captain, I'll try to cover you.
I'm ready.
So are they. Now get going.
Losing the ship, Captain. Here, you get the senator.
That were good, Justin.
I'll teach you to mutiny.
I say, Justin, the good captain has agreed to take us back to San Francisco.
Thank you, Senator.
Hey, Justin, we have one more little problem.
Let him join his friends.
He was a lousy cook anyway.
Just one more thing, Andy. It's a long swim back to San Francisco. Maybe you better drop a lifeboat over the side for them.
Well, I do it, but my heart ain't in it. And you have done a great service for your country, Justin. I am glad an eagle has his eye on men like Montgomery Blaine.
Thank you, sir.
I've often wondered why you risk your life for nothing.
To enjoy the freedom that this country has to offer. To know that our children's children can enjoy that same freedom is not for nothing, sir.
You're so right, Justin.
It takes a man to stand up tall. It takes a heart the most of all. It takes a kind man, a hard-to-find man. It takes a man to stand up tall.
Wake up, Shorty. Mr. Justin's son, he come home.
I'll get the coffee going.
All right, Rebel.
Welcome home, Mr. Justin's son. Good to see you again. Have a nice trip, Mr. Justin's son. Very glad you're home, Mr. Justin's son.
I'm glad to be home. But just a moment, young lady. What are you doing up so late?
Oh, could not sleep. Was very worried. Afraid Mr. Justin's son find much trouble in San Francisco.
And Stormy San going to find, so much trouble if she doesn't get to bed.
Oh, very easy, Stormy, go to sleep now. Very easy.
Coffee's just a perking away, Justin.
And what happened to Montgomery Blaine and the whip?
Well, they were picked up by the San Francisco police and put away where they won't cheat anyone for a long time. But right now it's late. You must go to sleep. Good night, Stormy.
Stand up tall. It takes a heart, the most of all. It takes a kind man, a hard-to-find man. It takes a man to stand up tall.
Button Willow, the man from Button Willow.
It takes a man, believe believes in right. It takes a man can also fight. It takes a strong man, a seldom wrong man. It takes a man believes in right. What is a man? Well, he's got 2 legs and a heart and eyes that can see. His hand holds a gun till a wrong's undone. He's a maker of history. It takes a man who's made of steel. It takes a man can also kneel. It takes a strong man, a seldom wrong man. It takes a man who stands up tall.
A little train of cars. She was flying merrily across the country with a load of toys for the children who lived way over on the other side of the mountain. Her wheels went around ever so fast, squealing along on the track and leaving the rails humming and singing. Choo-choo, choo-choo, choo-choo. She was such a happy little train of cars, so pleased with the load of toys she was carrying. But all of a sudden, right at the foot of the mountain, pop, choo, squeak, squeak. The engine broke down. The wheels slid along a little farther with a shrieking, wailing cry, and then stood perfectly still. Now, how was the train to cross the mountain and get her toys over there to the children? And what a wonderful load of toys the train was carrying. Rag dolls, paper dolls, china dolls, little cloth dogs with shoe-button eyes, and celluloid cats, and white fur bunnies, and painted wooden horses, and Noah's Arks, and dolls' houses, and dolls' furniture, and rocking horses, and tops, and bats and balls, and wagons and carts. Were they all to stay there, packed away, useless? And the children on the other side of the mountain to go without them? As the little train stood there, hoping for help, along toward her came a great, strong engine, all finely cleaned up and black, with his number plate scoured and shining. He had just finished his work of pulling a fine long passenger train, and he was on his way back to the roundhouse now, puffing and blowing with pride. "Oh, big, big engine," cried the train, "will you please take us over the mountain? Will you help us, help us, help us, help us?" But the big passenger engine puffed and snorted and blew off steam angrily. "It's not my business to pull such a little nobody as you," he roared. "I pull much finer trains than you." Ding dong! Then he switched himself round on a sidetrack. He passed the poor little train of cars and soon left her helpless, far behind. But the little train of cars never stopped hoping that someone would come to help her. Pretty soon, there came along a smaller engine. He looked dingy and rusty and dusty, and he didn't puff at all. He just sighed and groaned, and grunted and rumbled and grumbled. But the little train called out to him, "Oh, engine, engine, will you please take us over the mountain? Our engine is broken down, and we're loaded with toys for the children on the other side. Will you help us, help us, help us?" Then the dingy, dusty, rusty engine groaned and grunted and rumbled and grumbled. "I never could pull you over the mountain. I haven't the strength. I never could. 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 I never could." Then he dragged himself round on the sidetrack. He passed the poor little train of cars and soon left her helpless, far behind. Still, the little train of cars never stopped hoping that someone would come to help her. After a long, long time, there came a little, small engine. It seemed quite useless to ask this little, small engine for help. Yet the little, small engine had such a bright and happy look, and she was humming and hurrying along, whistling and ringing her bell in the very liveliest fashion. So the little train cried out, "Little engine, could you take us over the mountain? Our engine is broken down, and we're loaded with toys for the children on the other side. Can you help us? Help us? Help us?" Now, the little small engine had never been far away from the freight yard, where she had spent all her days in switching. But she did not mean to let those children go without their toys, if she could possibly help it. So she answered, "I think I can. I think I can. I think I can." Then she came straight up to the train, caught hold of her, and began to tug and pull. Pretty soon, ding-dong, ding-dong, puff, 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 chuck, chuck, chuck. The train of cars began to move. Slowly, slowly. And the little small engine, as she toiled, kept puffing, "I think I can. I think I can." Slowly, steadily, she gained speed. "I think I can. I think I can. I think I can." Now she ran steadily up the track. "I think I can. I 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 think I can." At last she reached the top of the mountain And then she puffed out joyously, "I thought I could." There below on the other side lay a great big city. The city where the children lived to whom she was carrying the toys. Down she started, rolling faster, faster, faster. And as she went, she sang merrily, "I thought I could, I thought I could. I 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 thought I could, I thought I could." And so the children got their toys. And they learned one important lesson from the little engine. There are many things that we can do if only we would try. If only we would say, "I think I can."